Hello, this is Chris, and welcome back to Deadass. I'm joined here by Matthew, aka Surfer Dude.
Whatever.
And if Tristan decides to hop in, he is in the room playing Dead by Daylight as of right now. This is a hop back in from 3 months ago?
Yeah, the whole summer.
The whole summer. God damn. But, hop back in from that. Uploads will continue shortly. And let's hop into the topic. So I have found this article, the name simply being After Rape in the Metaverse, people are debating if online teabagging is sexual assault. So, I have only skimmed through it, and Matthew is going to blind react alongside the information. But so far, what are your general thoughts?
After seeing the title, dude, I'm sitting there wondering how people are just like burying the two. But like, I mean, I get it. You're still violating someone if you're teabagging someone, but like, I think it's a bit different than straight up rape, dude. But okay.
So this had actually been made in June 30th, 2022. So just about a month ago. And currently it is 3:12 a.m. Sunday, July 3rd. That is day of recording.
July 3rd.
So, yeah.
That's 31st.
30. I can't read. Leave me alone. 31st.
Yeah, you're like a dyslexic Texican, man.
I know. So, legitimately a month ago. If not a month and a day, doesn't matter. Blah, blah. I'm not doing math. Whatever. I would like to point out, before we get into the information, that a 2010 Halo 3 teabag montage, which is a guy getting kills and then proceeding to teabag someone in Halo 3, while the background music is a System of a Down song. That is the video they chose to represent instead of using a GIF or some other more...
They used a GIF.
Like, at least use a GIF.
I know,
right?
But a montage from, like, probably, like, 2010. The music, I heard a bit of the video, too. It sounded like Guitar Hero music when you go to like, Chuck E. Cheese or something. That's what it sounded like, my first thought. Felt like I was playing Guitar Hero and I was losing, probably, too.
Alright, so I'm just gonna hop right in and start reading. I will pause with every paragraph that they have, and we can kind of decipher what we've just read. So it says, in December 2021, a female researcher claimed that she was gang raped in Facebook's metaverse. Within 60 seconds of joining, I was verbally and sexually harassed. 3 to 4 male avatars with male voices essentially, but virtual gang raped my avatar and took photos. As I tried to get away, they yelled, "Don't pretend you didn't love it, and go rub yourself off to the photo." End quote. She wrote in a Medium post 5 months later, another female researcher witnessed her virtual avatar raped within just an hour of donning her Oculus virtual reality VR headset. See, that right there, I'm not going to go too deep into it. Personally, this...
I won't let that happen.
It depends on kind of how deep in virtual reality are you. So are you going to... The thing is, once you start getting rid of that aspect of what is your real reality, it gets into a gray area. And that gray area turning into more of a kind of fucked up scenario. At the same time, don't get me wrong, maybe it was trauma, or maybe it did hurt her mentally, but there is an off button. And unlike rape in the real world, you can't just press an off button and be done with it. See, for that to have happened, for the person to have been able to try to get away and then have someone yell to them, means they had to have sat through it and acted like they were pushed on the ground or forced to do things in VR when no one was physically harming her or physically keeping her there. There was no way that she had to have stayed there without a choice or without the realization of an off switch. And that's personally my opinion.
Yeah. Let me get this straight. Is Metaverse a game?
So I believe Metaverse is like when you turn on your Oculus, it's kind of like the VR chat type thing.
I was mad confused. I was like, Metaverse? They're talking about like being raped in a game or something? Like, how does that work? So I guess comparing virtual teabagging to virtual rape now. Okay. But I mean, I will say, I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind, man, it's like, isn't rape something that's physical though? So just straight up at that point virtually, it can still be pretty messed up if you pretty much go up to someone and do things like that. That is messed up, I'll give you that. But, you know, it's just as easy to get out of the situation as restarting your Wi-Fi router. Or just saying, I'm out, y'all, adios. I guess. It would be like super, like, it would be mad annoying though if there was nothing but like lobbies full of people like that though. Yeah, so, I don't entirely disagree. I do think it's messed up, but like it's not the end of the world.
So yeah, I feel exactly the same. I'm going to continue to the next paragraph now. It says, now as in the VR industry is finally having a reckoning over toxic cultures of sexual harassment, a decade-old in-game display of dominance is making a comeback among the... Shut up. Among the discourse it has gathered online. Yes, we're talking about teabagging, briefly known as corpse humping, and the sexually suggestive history of gamer tots. See that? I'm going to go to the writing aspect of it. That is a good hook for your article.
Yeah.
Other than that, see, comparing a video game taunt, still, they haven't explained it, but comparing a video game taunt to rape and sexual assault is still just baffling to me. It doesn't make sense. You can actually join in, Trysten, if you would like to.
You are like right now.
Yeah, no, you're joining in, but you're not letting people know.
What are you speaking language for?
Yeah.
I can't read Braille, bro.
So it is baffling. It doesn't make sense to me. How do you compare something to something so not serious, something done so much, something done as a literal taunt because they haven't added legitimate taunts into the game, to something so serious as sexual assault and rape? It doesn't seem to click for me.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Aren't there games though that have taunts and people still choose to teabag? Nothing comes to mind in specific.
Oh, Smash Bros.
You can. Oh, yeah, that's
you
true.
can taunt and smash.
Trysten just agreed. I swear, you in or not.
Here's the other thing.
It's either VR or Deadass.
He can just hop in and out.
I know.
Yeah.
Just like if you want to say something, go for it.
I was just saying you had a good point.
See,
I see.
I do see what you say. At the same time, if a taunt so classic as the teabag is constantly there, and you have something such as taunts in a game where it's specific, it's not like get wrecked or, you know, like people still say the stupid get wrecked or your stupid like scrub and dumb shit like that, like, or the new one that I've heard from TikTok kids and Fortnite childs of the your dog water trash whatever
Ratio.
It's all ratio. It's all taunt. It's all trash talk. It's nothing serious. I don't see how they do that to video games.
I mean, I don't think it's like good sportsmanship in general to just be like rude like that.
Yeah, no, trash talk it's trash talk.
At the same time, the majority of people who are in these games are children and teenagers.
Precisely.
Who have no sense of like respect in the sense of destroying someone with a ray gun.
I mean, think about it. Our podcast is called Deadass, a vulgar sense name of a podcast. in which we're talking about now sexual assault.
Yeah, let's go. And I think you said at some point too, what's making a comeback is the old-fashioned good old taunt move. I'm like, it's making a comeback? Like, it stopped? What?
It never stopped. See, the article says it makes a comeback, but
I'm like...
It never stopped.
Yeah.
That's something that's always been there.
I played games mostly, like, before I was, like, 9, 10, 11. I think around, like, 12 is kind of when my Xbox broke down, I think, and then I just kind of stopped playing games. Every time I'd hop on a game, regardless of what it was, there was teabagging. Even if I just go to a friend's house. I swear, even on Minecraft, they were finding ways.
Yeah.
Do the squat thing. I think that works.
Technically, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, isn't it supposed to be like some sort of sign of respect, I heard?
See, crouching up and down to a player is a respect or a I'm safe, bro, don't kill me. Teabagging is you kill someone and then you crouch up and down on their body. So like in Minecraft, you kill someone, you just constantly crouch afterwards.
Can you teabag in Minecraft?
I mean, you kill someone, like I said, you kill someone, then you just start crouching up and down. Counts as a teabag.
Oh. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess that works.
There's no physical body underneath you.
Well, yeah.
That's the difference.
It's like...
like smash teabagging. Like, you're not teabagging on top of someone, but to someone.
Yeah, and it just works. But, like, every time I'm having a friend come over, going to a friend's house, and we play Xbox or PS4 or anything, boom, teabagging, wherever I go. So, like, I'm trying to figure out when it stopped. So, technically, this woman never did their research and played games.
Alright. So, next thing. It starts off by saying okay, so for the uneducated, teabagging refers to the act of a man inserting his scrotum into another person's mouth.
Nice.
in a similar motion as when a teabag is juiced into a mug. I don't like that phrasing.
What?
Brensley put, it is the hallmark practice of crouching over a fallen opponent and rubbing your cyber balls across his digested... Is that actually say... I guess it does. Digested forehead. That's kind of stupid. If you still haven't perfected the mental image, here's some live visuals. And so after that, they placed the video we were talking about.
Yeah.
The teabag montage.
Hashtag
teabag. And then it says, although it's impossible to trace teabagging to a specific player or group of players, it is assumed that practice begins somewhere around the area of Quake or Counter-Strike back in 1999. That being said, however, teabagging truly gripped the gaming community only after the release of Halo Combat Evolved in 2001. So,
Tristan just won. Oh, never mind, he did it. My bad.
So
I will mention in advance if Chris just goes, dude, that's probably Tristan like smacking the life out of Chris. Playing Help Wanted in VR right now.
How did you know?
Because you're tapping two doors.
Yeah.
You're playing FNAF 1 probably on night 4 right now.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, so he's reaching left and right. And he's like right next to us.
And he's also sitting in the office chair, which he only does in FNAF.
That's probably all the squeaking here in it.
Right here.
So, okay, so going back to that. I like the way they... I like and I don't like the way they kind of told you about teabagging.
It's funny, though.
It is funny. Rubbing your cyber balls.
Like, is that a quote, or is that how the article
that is a quote from some dude. And he actually ends up saying, on their digested face.
Like...
I don't know how it was digested. But, I mean...
I can't tell if I want to... Is that supposed to be a professional way of saying it? Because, like...
There's no way professional of saying teabag.
No, there's no...
Especially not if they use the term rubbing your cyber balls.
If you use terms like that, then it becomes... Yeah. But you can still be inappropriate but be professional with it, right?
Mm.
Just like doctors doing your physical.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Right? Like, I'm going to have to touch your scrotum. No, but... I mean, I guess so. I could see that being the most professional. I would think saying teabagging is the form of a taunt, as in dropping your male genitals on the opponent's deceased face, right? I feel like that would be more professional than rubbing your cyber balls.
I know.
Like, bro.
I feel like the dude who said that probably kind of thought it was a bit funny too.
I hope he did. That was a pretty funny thing.
Yeah, I don't mean to make false claims like that, but it would make sense. It's kind of funny though.
Yes. Another thing that kind of brings it also is the thing that lets you know how you won. Or not how you won. Sorry, I don't know why I said how you won. How it began. Combat Evolved, CSGO, right? So that I do like the way they added that in, but I am not rating the article itself, but the contents of the article.
Yeah.
So
Trysten died.
respect.
I saw the way that he was reacting to Freddy getting him when he ran out of power. Anyways.
So yeah.
He's just so distracting.
All right. So next on the article, it says, nearly 21 years after it gathered traction as a universal gamer taunt, netizens across the world. Is that netizens, right? netizens.
Shoot, I don't know.
I'm gonna say netizens.
That says Twitter.
No.
Oh, the other thing.
What? I just spelt it out for you. How
Oh.
would that say Twitter?
I don't know. I didn't hear any of it.
Netizens, right there. Netz.
Oh.
Netiz.
It's like citizens, but if you switch the I and the E and put an N there.
All right, netizens.
And netizens.
All right,
Zen.
across the world are.
Almost got punched in the throat by Trysten playing VR.
Jesus Christ, chill. Okay, across the world are once again debating whether the practice counts as sexual assault or not. The discourse was revived after screenshots of a Discord conversation went viral on Twitter. So, I would like to point out that this whole article, and according to this article, the whole controversy is off of a Discord chat,
Bro. Wow.
that was posted on Twitter. Let me repeat that. Discord on Twitter.
And they decided to make it an article. I wonder how
So
many...
not only did they get it from a place called Discord, which if you don't know, you probably do. It's a very cursed platform.
Dude,
That's the best way of putting it.
Imagine having to do a research project and you have to put this as like your resources
Discord.
teabagging article, man. This
Oh
is the
my
Deadass
God.
research episode.
Christ almighty.
We should name it B tagging.
Oh my God. See, the fact that they got not only a conversation from Discord, but posted it on Twitter,
I know,
which
I'm gonna
has its what's it called, examples already. I don't need to go too much into that. But is that really where this controversy comes from? That can't be it, can it? Like, that is... that's something... Thank you. That's something that... That's such a big and yet small concept to be that scenario.
I don't even get that. It's
Yeah.
just like, it's so like funny to think about like how ironic. No, I don't know about ironic. Trysten, you're okay. You won't die in real life. He poked me in the ass earlier reaching for the door. He's that close when I was trying to bend over to get some off the ground. Right in there. Right up the alley. But
Trying to fist you.
I don't get that, man. I mean, it's like they were just trying to find things to like do an article on. Like they were trying to think of some. There's no way they said this is a priority and we must focus on this.
It's like they're trying to find...
This is the real problem with the world right now.
It's like they're scraping the bottom of the barrel for ideas. It's like, what should we post about today? Oh, I know, sexual assault. Well, there's nothing crazy going on besides the person getting quote-unquote raped in Metaverse. Oh, let's make teabagging a controversy.
Yeah. Because the sexual assault thing with Metaverse, that's something I definitely understand if one would make an article about it. That is pretty... That's messed up.
Especially with some people that actually have this thing called phantom touch, which is like phantom pain when you have a body part kind of amputated, and if you had that body part before, there are times where people say that they can still feel it there, right? Like if they can wiggle their toes on an amputated leg. And see, it's similar to the way of they can feel if they're getting, they can sense, quote unquote, if they're getting hit in a game in real life. And I feel if you have that type of pain, maybe you shouldn't play games where people are able to touch you. Just maybe. And I'm not saying that the answer is to just say no, right? But there's got to be some point where you understand that something can possibly happen. Not that it's okay that that happens, but something can possibly happen. If you prepare for the worst,
Prepared.
you'll be prepared.
Personally, I would turn the computer off.
That's
just me, though.
That's just me, though.
There is an off button, bro. Like,
Yeah, no, there literally is an off button. My little brother has an Oculus.
It's an
There's an off button.
For a real situation.
I'm gonna go flush, baby.
Okay, so the article continues with a quote that says, "Yup, and then we got into games where people think that it's okay to teabag, and that it's funny when really it's sexual assault. Ugh, we live in a gross world. I want to beautify it." End quote. The first message reads, another user is seen replying and stating, quote, "If teabag is sexual assault, then I'm a repeated sex offender." End quote. An average Discord conversation, if you ask me. Let me mind you, the part of an average Discord conversation, if you ask me, is the ending to the legitimate paragraph.
Oh my god. It's like, yeah, it is. Wow, if you ask me, that sounds like it's coming from the writers saying that in their first person, like
Exactly.
like it's a conversation instead of a statement.
Exactly.
If you ask me personally, that sounds like a Discord chat. Even that's an unprofessional move.
I let that slide.
Yeah, the hook was pretty good. My English teacher would be proud. But like, bro.
Just do this with your bro.
See, the quote usage of the Discord chat makes sense, because that is something that you would hear in a Discord chat. As I stated, that is correct. That's a typical Discord chat.
It's like
Something pretty stupid. Of course, something dumb as in, if teabagging is sexual assault, I'm a repeated sex offender. Probably not something you say in real life, but definitely something that's said in Discord.
yeah, I'm just like, that last sentence, they were just throwing shade at him.
Yeah.
That just seems unprofessional, because like, how did that contribute to the article? That just sound like the dude's just like wanting to throw hands with Discord now.
Right? See, okay, stepping aside from how they wrote it,
Yeah.
that whole paragraph, like the contents of that paragraph. See, the first quote is from someone saying that they want to beautify, whatever that means, the world, because people think that a fake taunt in a fake world, in a fake video game where nothing can physically harm you, is sexual assault.
It's like, what does one even define that as? Because honestly, it depends on, I guess, their definition of it. But it's
But I bet you their definition is the same as ours. A video game is a digital game made on a mini cartridge or disc that you put into a console or you download onto a PC and you play. It is a game. It is not real life. That is not who you are. That is not what you live in.
Yeah.
VR, maybe. People do have scenarios where things can change. But video games like that,
Yeah.
that doesn't even, like, there's no sense of, oh, well, you're losing touch with reality because of blah, 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 blah. There's no way you can lose touch in reality when you're playing on a video game, especially such a game of stupidity, as in, like, online multiplayer Halo.
You just died. What were you playing? Oh, dang.
So fucking.
Have you been able to do one of the hardcore ones?
I'm gonna do one now. Yeah.
Which one?
Chica. The only vote second one.
Oh, dang. Maybe like the first one, though? Because how hard is the hardcore mode?
The
on
hardcore ones aren't that hard. We went from talking
It's not
about
very
teabagging
hardcore.
to what I'm doing. You guys should probably get back to you.
Yeah.
I know, because you're always like doing something that gets my attention. You gave me ADHD, bro. It's like it's contagious.
You can't say that. That's politically incorrect.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
You're,
I got HDMI, bro.
You are a bigot, you are a stigot, and you are a ligot.
Hey, no.
I like buckets.
That's what I'm saying.
This is a bucket. No.
No. Dear God.
So,
I both.
So,
going back to it,
yeah.
that doesn't make too much sense to me. Especially, well, I do see Discord people getting that angry over nothing, and that is what it seems to be. I have not yet been persuaded or even given a thought of, maybe they're right. Not once. So let's continue.
Yeah.
Next paragraph. Meanwhile, another reply read, quote, I mean, it is sexual assault. If I do not consent and someone rubs their genitals in my face, that's sexual assault. I won't be proud of being a repeated offender. You may think it's just a video game. Well, I grew up with a large crowd of boys who did that for fun all the time to other people in real life. It's not funny. It's disgusting. End quote.
But it's video games they're talking about. I'm like,
See, if someone were to teabag someone in real life, like legitimately drop their nuts in someone's
Yeah,
face,
that's-
that is
yeah.
sexual assault because it's physical world. That of it's disgusting in video games does not make sense. The same scenario can be used in GTA. I've seen people kill people and rob banks in real life. It's disgusting. Then why is GTA's whole thing Grand Theft Auto, literally the name of a crime, not being quote unquote punished for this type of scenario? It's because they want to specifically ruin
I'm so sorry.
things about video games.
Yeah,
They're
it's-
I feel like at this point people are just slowly taking away video games
Yeah, I'm just like-
for a reason to talk.
there's such a big line between video games and the real world. It's like comparing Hot Wheels to regular cars, dude. One of
The
them is
exact
literally
same.
yeah, basically. But one of them is supposed to just be for fun.
Exactly. One of them is a little toy car you get in a little plastic box
I'm gonna go get
at the
some
Dollar
more
Tree.
junk.
A real car
It has plastic.
has plastic,
A bucket.
but also metal, an engine, fuel. This thing can actually drive. It doesn't need to be pushed by a toddler around the fake race car track they made with crayons on a piece of paper. It is two huge different things. That also works with video games. That makes no sense. I feel like if this is all things said right out, like this, they're just throwing it out. If they took a step back to see this, maybe, hopefully, because if not, then humanity may be declining in brain cells. But maybe if they took a step back, they can realize, that's kind of stupid to say. Anyways, do you have anything to say?
I don't know. It's like I don't feel like there's any points being proven. You know, it feels like the point was made at the title, and they're just kind of saying it over and over again now.
Yeah, I am hoping to maybe start getting some sort of idea.
Yeah,
I want to understand what their thought process is.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the evidence, Matt Pat.
Okay, so the next paragraph. The concerns were also echoed on Reddit. Of course, Reddit.
Bro.
Sorry, of course, Reddit was from me, not the article. But they echoed on Reddit as the users shared screenshots of a tweet that read, "Imagine saying that because you won a round, it's okay to teabag someone's corpse in a game. It's not. Unless there's express consent from everyone, including those who would have to watch it, it's a sexual harassment and it has to end." End quote. A quick scroll through the comment section under the post essentially features the same argument. If teabagging is sexual assault, then killing another character in the game is murder.
Yeah, exactly.
That is... I don't know what point they're trying to make. Like, these people are stupid for saying that. See, I should not be having to play Halo, public game, and go on mic and ask every single person in the lobby, may I teabag this person's corpse? That is not something you have to sit and do. It is literally a taunt, and most times you die right after teabagging. You have like 0.3 seconds to make a taunt before you get killed, and they don't ever see you on the thing again. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's not like legitimate sexual intercourse or whatever in real life. Obviously, in real life, in a public area, you would have to ask everyone, are you okay if you and your children that are present watch me droop my actual physical balls on some lady's actual physical face?
Yes, please.
Right? It's not the same as, can I touch this video game character with my video game character because it's funny? It's I don't get that type of opinion, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me.
So, is it sexual harassment a thing that happens on the internet though?
I just
Like on games and stuff?
See, I can see sexual harassment,
Yeah.
not sexual assault. Think about it.
Because
The voice chat. Sexual harassment can technically be, as it has been kind of not proven but said to be, more like cat calls, right? If a lady is telling you to stop and she cannot like do anything to stop you, you have to stop yourself, and you continue saying, oh yeah, I like your voice, stupid shit like that, that can technically be sexual harassment, not assault. You're not physically doing anything. Assault is the physical, sexual, whatever that is unwanted. Molestation is someone touching another person inappropriately without consent. That is sexual assault, not someone teabagging another person in Halo. It's
goofy.
It's very goofy.
I still don't see much of a train of thought though.
Yeah, I would like to find out what it is. Okay. It says, meanwhile, other users highlighted how likening the practice to sexual harassment is actually, quote, an insult to actual victims, end quote. And then they instantly put another quote. As someone who was a victim of rape, teabagging in a video game is not sexual assault. Please do not speak from our behalf if you did not go through the same stuff, end quote. A Twitter user wrote in this regard. That I can understand. Their train of thought is, don't say video games are sexual assault because real sexual assault is being made a fool by these people who think such a small thing, insignificant thing, can be so similar to that. That makes more sense than this entire article.
Oh yeah. Dang. So like that whole thing pretty much is like kind of proved it all wrong.
Yeah, so far
Like,
that
it
is
just
the best
ratioed the whole article.
God damn. All right. Hold on, let me get a sip of my water real quick. If
Break
you would like
time.
to say any things on what you read.
All right, next chapter. Today we will begin our Bible study. Chapter 1. Yes.
Okay, I'm back. No. We're not a religious stream.
Dang.
All right.
You guys ever been to Walmart? Anyways.
All right. Back to it. It states, now it's worth noting that teabagging was once even banned from a Killer Instinct tournament back in 2017. The female equivalent of the controversial act is also known as clamming. While teabagging is immature and signifies poor taste, I'd like to highlight how such context matters for such practice in gamer culture. Okay. That is, I may not be registering it correctly, But if that is what I think it is, that is double standard. Because clamming,
Yes.
clamming, that is literally teabagging. That's like saying, teabagging is the general term, right? That's like saying a lesbian and a gay person is both gay.
Whoa.
They're both, don't get me wrong.
That's homophobic.
I know. It's this, technically it is the same thing. It's the same gender, liking the same gender.
Whoa.
Right? In general, for someone like me who doesn't really know the stuff of LGBTQ, that's just saying, oh, they're gay. Right?
That is pretty
Basic
good.
term, that's what I would say because I don't know specifically whatever, blah, 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 blah. That is the same thing as saying, well, clamming is the female version of teabagging. Well, teabagging is the general term. That has done nothing but show that there can be double standard. If that is what it's saying. I may be wrong. But I'm pretty sure I'm not. It's very confusing. Okay. It says, for example, if your opponent has hacked or cheated their way to victory, perhaps a fleeting moment of teabagging is acceptable. But when 3 or 4 players gang up and track an opponent down specifically to teabag their digital avatar, that's toxic. This doesn't honor the team's skill, rather it's a display of hostility above all else. See, if teabagging is sexual assault, it should not be allowed by anyone. Why is it, except, that is stupid. That is like saying, if you rape someone, that's bad. But if you rape a criminal, no. Rape is bad, end of discussion. If that's what you want to say, then you stick to it. You do not change that up. You're furthermore proving that teabagging has nothing to do with what you were saying.
It's like, it's still not even, like, a team doing that down, toxicity. Dude, toxicity's everywhere in the gaming community. What do you mean?
That's everywhere in general.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't know, it's like, this article is meant for, like, people who've never played a game in their life.
I do actually feel like this is for people who want to have a reason to hate video games. Video games has actually been the center of a lot of hate from, of course, people who don't play video games. Think about it. Oh, video games rot your brain because reasons. Oh, these kids are committing mass shootings because of video games.
Hand-eye coordination.
All these things are happening because of video games. Video games bad.
Reflexes.
And yet, none of that is, not none. I will say a little bit can be slightly true, but it is not 100%. And a lot of it is over-exaggerated.
I don't even know, man. This article's L.
Yeah, just a lot. Not even a little bit, just a lot. All right. It says, though rooted in controversy, teabagging has become an oh my God.
You got this, bro. I could try and read, but I'm even more tired than you.
Yeah.
I've been tired for like 5 days.
Integral part of gamer culture and is ultimately here to stay. But not all hope is lost for those who believe the practice needs to be eradicated altogether. In Destiny 2, players once requested its developers to create a teabag emote. Now, the emote in question wasn't of someone actually teabagging another player, but users suggested that it should show one dunking a tea packet into a cup of hot water, a metaphor of sorts. See,
No,
they did that in Fortnite.
No, that's just funny.
Yeah, no, that's a funny, like,
Yo.
emote, whatever. But you can't just do that and make teabagging illegal.
Yeah, it wasn't like I don't remember what those things are. Like announcements. We are good. We don't do this stuff. Like school presentation type stuff. It's not I don't remember what it was. But it's not that type of thing where they're just like trying to come back from evil. No more teabagging. No, it's just a joke.
Yeah, I don't think that kind of does anything. I feel like adding the teabag emote just makes it
It's
even
funny.
better.
Yeah,
It
was
just
fun.
makes it even better. It makes it as a funny, like, haha, I'm not gonna teabag you. I'm gonna teabag you.
Now they're including like metaphor and almost like just humorous metaphors
Yeah,
in an article that's like trying to seriously go over stuff like this.
that's pretty funny. I don't know how that's a problem.
Bitch.
It also says, while developers never did give players such a spot-on visual, they did offer the cup of tea emote, which shows a player preparing a cup of tea and drinking it. It was a lighthearted way to convey the meaning of the teabag minus all the borderline traumatic visuals. And right afterwards, they put a video of The Simpsons playing Halo. And nothing left of the article after that.
Oh, it's just a bunch of like those other articles that are supposed to grab your interest. Those like suggested articles at the bottom are always so weird.
Oh my god. No. Yes.
It's always like, what
that's
would
a-
you do if you ate your flip flop with ketchup?
Okay, that's
Like, bro,
that's a
what?
video for another day.
Yeah.
But I would like to point out that the ending to that is,
Goofy.
yeah, minus all the borderline traumatic visuals. Are you kidding me?
Their sources. Was there any other sources other than The Simpsons and the Halo compilation? Those are both YouTube videos.
Yeah.
A cartoon and a video game.
Besides that, they do have Twitter, Reddit, and Discord.
Kids go.
Good, Tristan.
Shut up.
Okay.
VR makes people crazy.
Playing
Video games
super
are
hot. What do you
bad.
expect?
But like this is it's so weird. I'm actually kind of convinced this is a joke. This article.
I genuinely think this is a joke. Because, oh my god, I can't. Oh my god.
Like it's so funny though. No, I think it's
Oh my
I don't.
God.
It's not like it's not a joke. It's meant for my assumption is that it's meant for people who don't play games. Who don't play games and stuff. But then at the same time,
Right now.
I'm like it's just so funny. But there's a lot of funny stuff you see when adults try and explain stuff to even older people, and we're just here like, yeah, good job, but you're doing horrible, but good job.
It's very basically the rude way to put it. It's very sad. It's sad to see that people believe that they have to do this to get such a idea out there
I know.
of we're politically correct, this is politically incorrect, and if you teabag, you are a monster.
So I'm trying to figure out the purpose of this blog. Was it to spread awareness? If it's so, then like, why this?
They could have honestly,
There's so many things that confuses me about it. Just like the purpose in general too.
if
Like, it
they
just
had
spreads
used,
negativity.
if they had used the actual story of someone being raped in the metaverse, quote unquote, that would have made much more of a make sense thing than throwing. It's literally like the meme of random bullshit go, but it's
Yeah.
an article of sexual assault in a video game.
Yeah, I'm like doing an article about the metaverse one. That would have made a lot more sense. Like that's one I'd actually be able to understand. More.
Maybe you wrap your mind around it a little easier.
Yeah. I'm wrap my mind around this Twizzler, bro. Let's go.
Wrap my mind around your Twizzler. It's gonna get wicked.
On my way.
Give me that gun, bitch. Sorry.
Oh, now he's playing super hot.
I am playing super hot. Catch.
Oh, that's why you're always throwing your arms so much right now.
So,
I don't even know, man. It's just it's fun.
I don't have anything to say now. I will say this one thing.
It was such a good throw.
Oh god.
I bet you that was such a good throw. Now, I will say this one thing. For the article that's kind of sad.
Article disapproved.
Disapproved. Bad. Poo-poo stinky.
L article.
Didn't even express the reason of why that they think that teabagging's not good.
I'm like, yeah. I feel like the person themselves didn't even really understand it. you know,
It's
trying to
probably
explain
like-
something to someone when you don't understand it yourself, you know?
It's probably like some Facebook mom trying to make an article.
I
That's
guess-
what it seems
Yeah,
like.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it seems like. So I guess like my main points here are just like thinking about the purpose. If you're trying to spread awareness about the toxicity that you find in video
Sorry.
games, you're good. It's already there. Toxicity is something that's going to happen.
That's a bottle.
Yeah, if
I know, right?
Metaverse one, that's a better thing. If you're trying to do that, raise awareness about the toxicity, do the Metaverse one where someone actually got like sexually harassed like that.
See, I would like to also point out.
Our
See,
today's sponsor.
no, I wish no, their whole thing is they did all this research and yet their only sources were video clip from The Simpsons, video clip from a 2010 poorly edited Halo mashup video, article like text stuff from Twitter and comments, Reddit, which took stuff from Twitter, and Discord, which was posted on Twitter. See, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible.
You're a fucking idiot.
I mean, Tristan put it in a good way. But do your fucking research.
No.
No, I think it just needs more perspective, man.
No, honestly, it could be one-sided as hell, but they need to do like twice as much research. Their stuff doesn't need to be entirely based off of fucking Twitter.
I know. I'm like, I genuinely do. Oh my god, dude!
What?
You almost
you
smacked
threw
the
a gun
shit-
or something
and you
right
almost
in front of
smacked-
my face.
Yeah, you almost smacked the shit
Yeah,
out
you
of
almost
them.
killed me. So my life flashed before my eyes. I
Okay.
have 4 kids in the future.
All right,
No bitch.
no bitches though.
Oh,
All right, so you can continue. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're saying.
So other than that, better ways to do that. Research was just kind of all over the place. I feel like YouTube, Reddit, you can do better than that, man. Pull up other articles too.
Shit, I would have been happier if it wasn't like if they added fucking Wikipedia
Yeah.
more than fucking. I feel like the main thing was Twitter. I mean, Discord was posted on Twitter. The Reddit post was a post from Twitter. Twitter posted, and that's what they used. And then they used clips from YouTube.
And it's like they're good better source at this point would have been Cool Math Games.
Dude, a better source would have been like Wikipedia, written by someone who has no idea what the hell a video game actually is.
No, it was like I just forgot what I was gonna say. It's that's really cool. Yeah, I'm like I don't get it. Maybe you're just new like modern research specific like strategies. I'm gonna go on YouTube. It's the new way of research. It's bless
Jesus
you.
Fuck.
I don't think anything is like. I don't really consider a lot of those things like a dependable source,
I don't consider,
and I feel like
especially Twitter, like maybe get your like what they did where they get a couple things, but their entire article is based around Twitter.
yeah. But I mean, that's what started the idea of the article, I guess. But I don't know. It's just like that can be done better. I feel like the train of thought was kind of
All over the place.
yeah, I was kind of going in circles. At some point, you're speaking facts about saying how it's literally a video game based on another source, and then you're going right back to it. I'm like, huh?
It's one of those you just proved yourself wrong moments. I think I'm kind of done speaking on that, to be honest, because
I know it's like
just wow. That's my whole reaction to this thing. It's just wow.
yeah. I was repeating myself so much because the article was too.
Man. Well,
Said repeat, bro.
do you have any final thoughts on anything?
I just don't even. I just don't think it's worth it to make an article about that specifically.
And even then, like I said before, do your fucking research. Christ almighty.
Surprise,
We
motherfuckers.
done. We're about to get sued
All right,
for
Tristan.
speaking facts. Tristan, do you have any final thoughts?
Stupid.
Thank you.
Ah.
Oh, he's about
Great
to die.
thoughts. Great thoughts. Okay. Well,
Wow. This is an interesting.
I've
This is like the returning episode, I think.
It is the returning episode. Well, I've already said it 3 times already, but do your fucking research. This is Deadass, and I'm heading out of here.
Deadass?
Deadass.
Deadass.